What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back with Painkiller Already, episode 13. Who do we have with us this week?
Hey guys, I'm Courtney.
Oh, man. Stand on down, Kyle. All right, I got an opening question for Courtney. We want to know about your video game background. I know everybody out there in the podcast land wants to hear about that straight up.
No, they
straight
don't.
Out. Yeah, they do. Be quiet.
This is Painkiller Already. We have to cover video game background. What do you got?
Fuck.
I'm a pretty fierce zombie killer. Played some Left 4 Dead 2. Probably.
What is it with Left 4 Dead 2 and girls? Almost every girl player I've ever met is a Left 4 Dead 2 player.
I don't know. I like it. It's pretty badass. But I usually stick to the more childish games. Zelda. God, just awful video games. Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Party. You know, really awful stuff.
All right, let's test that Zelda knowledge. Which Zelda game did you play?
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask.
Did you beat any of them?
Yes, I've beat the first two, and I got a late start on Twilight Princess, so I'm in the middle of that right now.
So what do you think about that water temple in Ocarina of Time?
To be honest with you, I always kind of had a childhood fear of water, so that was a little bit of a difficult moment for me.
Damn.
That's one of the most elongated, drawn-out temples in Zelda history.
Absolutely. It was a little time-consuming, but when you have a walkthrough, it helps.
Oh, you use a walkthrough? Come on now.
Oh. Hey, did you guys use a walkthrough on Portal?
I never played Portal.
I've never played Portal.
What is wrong with you people? All right, well, Portal is badass. You need to know, and it's probably $20 now or something low like that. It was $20 when I got it a while ago. So, but
Is Portal like Myst?
No, so it's kind of a puzzle game. Here's the deal: you have a gun, but the gun doesn't shoot bullets. Instead, it shoots the wall and creates I'll call it a doorway that you can walk through.
Or
So
a
you shoot
portal.
the wall on your left, you shoot the wall on the right, and then as you walk through the left, you come out the right. That basic mechanic is used in the most interesting ways. And, you know, for example, you might shoot one on the ground, climb up to a tall area, jump through that one on the ground, and your momentum carries you and can put you on a ledge you couldn't have otherwise reached. And there's a character called GLaDOS. GLaDOS is this computer that kind of guides you through the tour. And the voice acting for it is amazingly good, and it keeps everything interesting. And
Is this 360 or PC?
both. So, Portal. Check out Portal. It is it's amazingly good. Even, you know Yahtzee, the game reviewer? Zero punctuation?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys living a sheltered life. Man. Well, anyway, this guy hates on every game he can find. He sits there and he busts on Gears of War for having too much chest-high cover. And he finds oddball things to complain about every game. And in Portal, he just calls it, the Jesus game, that there's nothing to complain about. It was amazingly good. And Portal, check it out.
You know what that reminds me of?
Mm-hmm.
Old PC game called I Have No Mouth, But I Want to Scream. You ever played that, Woody?
It reminds me of Centipede, the movie. Didn't they sew mouth shut?
Oh, God. What? This podcast is not going the direction I was hoping. You guys are talking about obscure video games that like 8 people have ever played.
Portal?
Look, you gotta keep in mind. I'm 24. I'm single, and I actually do stuff. So like I don't know what some of these things are.
Our subscribers are going to hate you for this because Portal is like a 2-year-old.
All right, no. All right, let me say this. I know what Portal is, and I was aware of the game mechanic because I saw a speed run on Portal one time that was absolutely. It looked like the guy probably has like devoted his life to playing the thing because he beat Portal in like under a minute.
Mm.
And it was
Under a minute.
It was like I guess it was one level of Portal or something like that because he was just like, it was incredible the way he did it. But anyway, I'm just saying, like I know what Portal is, but like I don't watch all these game review stuff and.
All right,
I watched somebody beat Ninja Gaiden in like 9 minutes, the whole game.
Wow, I don't think we properly explained how Courtney got on the show.
Exactly. I want to focus this on Courtney. That's where I want to like focus the beam of light of truth.
Help me, Courtney. What makes you so interesting?
Everything.
Everything. Courtney, what do you do for a living? Do you still do it?
I am an adult phone entertainer.
Nice.
Commonly known as a phone sex actress.
So, how did you get in it?
I was looking for a job to help pay some bills, and I looked in the newspaper, and it said, "Do you like to flirt? No sales required." And I walked in, and they didn't care what I looked like, which was awesome. And it all just kind of worked from there. They had me do a couple of interviews, which tested my ability to do accents and voices. And I guess I passed, and I got the job, and I've been doing it for about the last 5 years.
Okay, so you can do accents and voices?
As part of what was required for my first job, you had to be able to play different ages. You had to be able to be different nationalities, because you had some regulars. One particular regular wanted you to be Middle Eastern or Hindu. Lots of Asian. Every once in a while, you'd get a German or British. So you had to be able to do lots of accents. And as a requirement, you had 3 profiles, 2 regular profiles, and 1 had to have an accent and had to specialize in a fetish. So I was a Hispanic dominatrix.
Oh my God, you're perfect.
I think Kyle fell in love.
All right.
Can we hear the Dalai Lama accent?
No, we could not. No, I want to hear the Latino dominatrix.
It's been a couple of years since I've done the accent.
Oh.
I've gotten into a line of work that allows me to advertise using my own pictures, so I don't have to pretend to be what I'm not. Like when guys call, they know I have pink hair and piercings and tattoos, and that I'm very, very white. So I don't have to pretend anymore.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any like side job or anything you're doing right now that you'd like to plug?
All I have is my phone sex line. I work a personal line, and then I work for a company. So the only thing I could really plug is my personal line.
Okay.
So you have your own business in this now. Is that what the personal line means?
Yeah, basically my company hosts out of the same website that my personal line runs from. The only difference is basically how predominantly your advertisement gets shown is based on how much money you've already made. So when you're new to the site, no one will see you. So you kind of have to get your friends to call you or call yourself from your cell phone to get your ratings up. So when I bought a number from them, it already had advertising, and so I'm basically on the front page, and they just take an extra cut out of my earnings. So, yeah.
Yeah, kids, you understand the story. This is like YouTube. Remember, you can pay Wings of Redemption. He'll put you on the front page.
Oh, my God. This is awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Can you do a Russian accent?
I don't think I've ever actually done Russian before. Although I had to say,
Can you make an attempt?
Can I make an attempt? God, what do Russians sound like? I don't think I have too many Russians down here in Florida.
Yeah.
I can give you a link of an Austrian trying to make a Russian accent.
I'm trying to channel like the movie Hostel right now. It's not coming to me. I'm too white for this.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. So you saw the job in the paper. What's the work environment like? I've wondered this. So are you at your own house? Are you in a cube environment with lots of other women?
I work from home now, which is probably the best thing I've ever done. I get to sit on the internet and smoke and drink all night while I work, which is kind of ideal. I get paid to sit around and do nothing. But my first job, I worked at a call center, and it was me and maybe about 30 other girls sitting in cubicles next to each other in these leather chairs. And I don't know, it's pretty much everything guys would expect it to be. A bunch of girls sitting around in their pajamas.
Did you literally wear your pajamas at work?
Yeah, that's why I took the job. I had pink hair, piercings, tattoos. They didn't care what I looked like because no one could see me. And we would all just sort of come in our pajamas and sit around and
was there any sound buffering?
I'm not getting the pajama thing. I'm focused on this here. So
wouldn't you work in your pajamas if you could?
Well, I mean, I don't do other things in my pajamas.
I do.
When I work on my car or mow my yard, I tend to put on normal clothes.
Well, when I pull myself out of bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, I'd like to go to a job where I don't have to care about putting on my makeup and doing my hair.